Why women hate on each other.
Guys, Tracy Sparkles in the building. Today's video is about reasons why female, as in women, hate on each other. There is no doubt that women are actually enemies to women. They might hate you for some possible reason as a woman, which is not supposed to be so. So I'm going to be sharing these stitches with you, where people share the reasons why it is like that. Guys, let's see these videos, and when we're done watching, we'll come back to talk about it.
People only slut shame attractive women. You don't see there are many unattractive women who are also sleeping with lots and lots of men. But what happens with women, they only feel the need to shame when the person is a threat in any way, shape, or form. You will not see unattractive women get as many trolls as attractive women online. And you will not get unattractive women who sleep around get as many slut shaming comments. They're not a threat. So essentially, what intersexual selection does is it makes women use verbal aggression against one another, but only if she's a threat. If she's not a form of threat, we actually turn it into praise, because then it works to actually be friends with women, because you can share breastfeeding, child rearing in evolutionary terms. If she is any form of threat, she can potentially take your partner and take your resources. So whenever women are slut shaming and stuff, they usually focus on the women that they think that their partner would find attractive. So they might not slut shame, let's say for example it's an English match, they might not slut shame the workers in Thailand and stuff like that, but they would slut shame the local OnlyFans girls because it's more of a threat. So essentially we verbally attack those that we see as the biggest threat, and that will reduce the ability of us to secure resources from a man.
Pretty girls are not mean to other pretty girls, okay? So if someone's being mean to you, that means that they're jealous of you, okay?
Situations whereby fellow women will be slut shaming another woman. It's not like the woman is a slut or something. She's just living a normal life. But just because of the fact that she is beautiful, then you see her fellow women slut shaming her, which is not supposed to be so. It's really common, guys. It's common.
Okay, every time I'm in the company of another woman and she's catty or jealous, I'm like, oh, you think I'm pretty. That's the mindset I have. Like, you think I'm pretty. Because no classy woman that knows her worth and knows herself and knows that she's beautiful would compete with another woman. Pretty girls are friendly. We carefree. We be living our best life. So if I'm around a mean girl, I'm like, oh, you just think I'm pretty. you just think I'm pretty. You're jealous. So cute.
It's honestly one of the things I hate most about women. Honestly, we are each other's worst enemy. It's like we think that some other woman is like our competition.
The truth is that if from your heart of heart you know that you've done nothing wrong to a particular lady, you didn't do anything to warrant her hating on you or being mean to you, there is every possibility that she's jealous of you as a woman. It's something very common. If you're a lady who is blessed with beauty, you will understand this fact that there are some certain places that you will go for no reason. Your fellow women will be mean to you for no obvious reason other than the fact that because you are beautiful, because other people admire you, especially from the opposite gender. They tell you, oh, you look good, you look good. But because of the fact that your fellow woman is not happy with the fact that you are beautiful, or because you are more beautiful than her, she starts hating on you. She starts treating you anyhow. I don't know if you as a lady have experienced this. I would like you to drop it here in the comment section. So guys, let's watch the remaining part of the stitches.
And we don't think of them as a sister or somebody that has had to walk in the same shoes and has had to deal with some of the things that we all deal with because we're all women. You know, the one thing I'll say about men is that men tend to come together. Women, we are the worst ones to each other. We be tearing each other down in the worst ways. That is such a hard thing for me to accept and receive, which is why I started Power Up to begin with, because I wanted more women to come together and support each other just as aggressively as we tear each other down. It's sad to me.
Why are women jealous of each other?
One thing I always say is choose female friends. I always say two women can be best friends until a man is involved. A man is what creates jealousy between women. It's not a man's fault before the men go. It's just how we're programmed. What happens is you can have two best friends, but the moment they start liking the same man, they're jealous of each other. You can have like sisters. The moment that one man and it's really what happens, what causes jealousy is when, this is why two married women that are happily married tend not to be jealous of each other. Or two people in happy relationships. I always say, my friends tend to be happily married. I always have female friends that are happily married or happy in their relationship. When you have women, when it is jealousy, it's usually because they're competing over what they believe is a scarce resource. And men, they believe that if you get the man, I can't get the man. And then the jealousy starts. But when you remove men from the equation, women can get on really well. So I think I always select friends that are just genuinely happy. They're happy as people, but it does help when they're in happy relationships. They're not competing.
Welcome back, guys. So it's really painful to see that women always talk about women supporting women, but in reality there is no such thing as women supporting women. It's only when it comes to maybe tearing a man down, that's when you see them coming together because they just want to, carry the anger they have for a particular set of men, maybe because they've been with that man before and this is what happened, that was what happened, blah blah blah. Because of that anger they have for that man, they want fellow women to join them in talking down on men in general. It's not like they really love each other as a woman, but when it comes to talking down on men, fine, they are there. So I don't know why. It's really sad. Personally, as a woman, I don't see the need to tear other women down. I am not the most beautiful woman on earth. I am not, and I'm not close to. When I see a lady who is beautiful, when I say really beautiful, I compliment like, oh, you look good. This thing you're wearing is so beautiful. It will remove anything from me. It won't change the fact that I am who I am. So why the envy? Why the beef? Because know this today, that as a lady, if a fellow woman is hating on you for no obvious reason, it's not like you did something wrong to her, she's hating on you, know that it's because you are beautiful. You see some women who maybe for one reason or the other, they can't really take care of themselves because of situation. They see a fellow woman doing that, instead of them to come clean like, how are you doing it, that's why the fact that you have given birth, you're still beautiful, blah blah blah. They will prefer to tear you down. They will prefer to gossip you to other women and even slut shame you for no reason, just because you're beautiful. So that is something very bad that a lot of women are doing. And if it's possible, I know it's not something that started today and I don't expect it to stop today, but whatever the case is, guys, please, it is not necessary. It is not worth it fighting your fellow lady because, or being mean to pretty lady because she's pretty. No, that is wrong. So guys, if you've watched me up to this moment, I'd like you all to share your opinion on this. Are you a pretty girl who have been in similar situation, or have you been in a situation whereby a fellow woman hates on you for no reason, like you don't really know the reason? But I'm putting it out to you today from these teachings that we watch. It's not like there's no reason. The reason is because you are more beautiful, or you are getting all the attention that she is not getting. So whatever the case, I'd like you all to drop your comment right here in the comment section. And if you've watched me up to this moment and you're yet to subscribe, I honestly don't know what you're waiting for. Please guys, subscribe, watch my videos, drop your comments, like and share. I am Tracy Lawrence, and right now I'm going to be signing out. See you guys in my next video. Bye.